Hey guys, so my name is Jimmy Saroka, and I am an online entertainer. I still don't have a spiel. It's been a while. I still don't have a spiel, but I do YouTube and I do this. I like to travel and just bring you guys along with me in my life. I am getting into Instagram and kind of figuring out how that works. But thanks for being along with the journey. I've got some big aspirations, but learning how to have a little bit of humility takes time, takes effort. But if you are new to the broadcast, please feel free to tap the screen to give hearts. It's much appreciated. We do have a daily goal of 100,000 super hearts in order to reach 3 million, which will give us a $350 bonus from Periscope, which is huge. Helps maintain the car, helps pay the phone bill, and helps keep food like this in my stomach. Even though this isn't healthy, food is food, and helps keep a roof over the head. So it's all appreciated. Thank you for coming on. If you noticed, my follow list did change a little bit. I don't know what happened. I think my guess is that we got shouted out by a couple cool Russian dudes. I have a feeling I know who it was, but I don't know what the deal is because either it's real or somebody's messing with me. But either way, I looked at my follow list and I'm like, cool. Okay. So, I don't know. At first I was actually really mad about it because I'm like, I was trying to maintain. But what that ended up making me say, what's Coke? Coke is bad though. Yes, the Coke is bad, the pizza is bad. This is my coping food. I have had 2 out of the 3 people that I was supposed to meet up with, were a ruse. You know, they were just messing with me. Which is why when I go somewhere, I don't just plan to meet up with one person. Like, if I'm going to go somewhere, I make sure that I have a few people to meet up with. Just so that, in case any of those people are messing with me, then I'm good to go. What's up, Gaza? How are you? So, I'll be hopefully meeting with that last person today, and it'll be real. So, yeah. So, that is what it is. So this is my coping. Welcome from London. It's good, Oliver. I'll tell you what, it was worth it. It was worth it. I got a good night's sleep, and good morning, Josh. And as the super hearts continue to roll in, and our YouTube ad rev continues to roll in, and Patreon continues to roll in, I may start affording myself a little motel room once a week. Something that I could go and sleep and catch up on that sleep. So if you want to help contribute to making that happen, just keep shooting those super hearts. But we continue to move up in the world, which is awesome. And I will be getting the Note 8 today with AT&T. I was supposed to get the iPhone X through sponsorship, but I guess whatever's been going on with the iPhone X, there's been a lot of issues with it. And it's more or less like coming out in a beta, which is something we talked about yesterday. And then talking with my rep today, that was pretty much the issue. Probably the invitees are probably asleep sad. I don't know. So, no issues on my X. Good. What's up, Katie? I'm glad you don't. Good. But that was kind of the issue I was running into. So, I'm gonna go over to the AT&T store, and I'm gonna pick up the X myself, or not the Note 8 myself. And I will wait till December, and then I will get an X. Love the Note 8. I'm excited. What does it do, the question mark? I have no idea. I know what you mean. I've seen other people like that too. So I'm going to get the Note 8 on my own accord. And because I need to get this phone, have a phone. And I'm also going to get my other phone fixed if I can. I don't necessarily have enough, but I'm going to try for it. Happy free iPhone X rocks. Yeah, in December, I will get one with AT&T and Verizon. So I'll get 2. Good, how are you? What's up? I will get, I'll have... in Android with Verizon, and I'll have a Samsung with Verizon and a Samsung with AT&T, and then I'll have an iPhone X with both, in order that I will literally, I'm getting on my game. It's time to get on my game. And I think in order to do that, I am going to have to get rid of the car, because we haven't been able to move fast enough. Nick Strong, welcome on. Jamie, welcome on. Once I get this phone today, I am going to live stream like all the time for the next 2 months. But as of this iPhone 5S, it's such an inconvenience. What's up, Jamie? I am currently in New Jersey. But so, does anybody have any questions? Anything you want to talk about? What's up, Molly? So that's pretty much where things are at. We're back on the road. I've had some pretty generous contributors come out of the woodwork. I'm still working on getting the money to get this phone fixed, but there are certain things that I can do and certain things that I can't. Certain things that I can afford and certain things I can't. Because I've given permission to use the money for certain things and not other things. So that's pretty much where I'm at right now. As we continue to move up in the world, it's very exciting. I can tell you this is the first time that I've been able to afford a room of my own in 2 years. 2 years. On my own accord, by my own money, own accord. Nobody helped me with this. This was like super hard money. This was like, what's up, San? How are you? This is money that I earned as an entertainer on social media. So, it's a big step for me. It's a big step for us, our community. And I'm very thankful for all of you that have followed along the way and helped to make this happen. So it's very exciting. Hey, Chantel. Good morning. How are you? That's Jimmy the Goon. How are you doing? What's up, dude? Long time no see. Wait until you hold the iPhone X in your hand. You'll love it. Is it that cool? What, adult entertainer? No. I'm just a live streamer. But I mean, what do you call it other than an entertainer? I don't really have a name for it, I'm pretty good. Happy for you. Thank you. Waiting for. He seems nice. I'm going to eat a little bit. Give me a second. I still have the car, but I think I'm going to get rid of it. I'm okay now. I'm in a hotel room for the night. Guys, we got 30 of us up in here. Privet, cocktaila, ça va? What language do you speak? Speak up. We know you're here. No, Jimmy's not okay. I'll get an iPhone X, but not right now. Yeah, same here. I'm going to wait for them to work out the bugs. Still doing Route 66? Mm-hmm. Up early? Oh, dude, I'm up at 4 a.m. No more car? Oh, that? Come on. That's one of those bots. That's funny. You getting anyone around? No. If you want to come visit, I got 2 beds until 11 o'clock. But 8:30 to 7:30. Mm-hmm. What's up, Carrie? But plans for a day? We'll see. Good morning, J-Dub. What's up? Bummer. It's all good. Feed me. Max. I'm in crisis mode, okay? Good morning. How are you, dude? I was so excited to meet up with the people I was supposed to meet up with, and 2 out of the 3 ended up not being legit. It's free. Coffee's free. Oh, by the way, guys, here's the deal. Please, everybody, do me a favor and go take a look at my follow list. You don't have to look at who's on it, but go look at the number and then come back here and give me your little shocked. Give me your, how did that happen? Go look real quick and then come back. $11.2K. Yep. What's up, Gabby? So, either Good morning, Harding. Either some super cool Russians dudes shouted me out, or somebody, just did that to mess with me. I think it's funny. I didn't do it. Both you guys know for a fact that my interest was getting rid of everybody fake, so that I could only follow in 16. If you guys want me to follow you, just say so. I will. What kind of look? Like the cover of a Home Alone movie. Yeah. But, yes, please, sure. Give me 1 second. I got you. I got you too, Gabby. What's up, Texan? It's good. In case we do limited chat. Yeah, for sure. Do it. Okay. No problem. Okay. So, no problem. So I think somebody was messing with me, because like I wanted to limit my followers down to just like the best people, and then kind of like track who was following me, and then I would block them. Extra hour sleep, yeah. So I'll tell you what, that people are dedicated to trolling you when they buy 10,000 followers for you. Like, that's dedication. No, you're good. Like, that's dedication, because I don't know where these followers came from. They're not in here. I don't know where they came from. Like, my YouTube traffic is organic. That's legit. But the Periscope stuff, I don't know where these people came from. Mentioned the video before about your following list. Yeah, I think people bought them just to mess with me. 187 or something followers, yeah. No joke. Like, I think somebody bought them just to mess with me. Like, that's dedication. That is dedicated trolling right there. That is dedicated trolling. And how do you even do that? That's the real question. How do you do it? I mean, on YouTube, whatever. Periscope? What? How do you even do that? Okay. Calm demeanor. Point being, where was I? So with that said, guys, I won't be blocking anymore. Guys, I'm sorry. Okay? You can't beat the system. I've tried over and over, okay? I think you and I both recognize the fact that there's nothing I could do. Nothing. If I want to take on the world, I have to take on the whole world. I don't get to hide myself from any of it, And as annoying as that might be, we still have Facebook Messenger, we still have Instagram DM. I'm going to get my personal Facebook started back up, okay? So, dedicated but not troll, yeah. I'm going to get my personal Facebook started back up, so you guys could join me on that. And then that way we have a safe space at least. Just continue to keep being positive, yeah. Trolls will be back. Oh, harder than ever, Chantel. Because not only did we just go up to 11.2 thousand followers in a night, but we also are getting ad rev and actually making money. And I'm about to get 2 new phones, so. I just like hearing you speak because I love the accent. Cool. Bro, I appreciate your time. It's all good. Guys, are you able to give super hearts in this broadcast right now? Overnight. We still have our 100,000 a month, 100,000 a day goal. I'm just going to be on a lot more. Pizza for breakfast. It's what I have, yeah. I at least want to block the repeat trolls, okay? The bots. I want to block the bots. Some Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal. Nice. What's up, Hans? So what do you guys think? Seriously, do you see a super heart button? You don't have to buy super hearts, but does the super heart button work? Can you see it on your screen? Because I don't see a super heart counter on my screen. off a phone for pictures. Really? Okay. It's all good. Very grainy. You know what? What am I eating? Pizza. You know what? I'm so torn, guys. What do I do? Should I get the Note 8 or should I go get the iPhone 8? I don't have enough to get this phone fixed, but I have enough to get a new phone. And in case you don't understand that logic, it's the pay per month, you know? So like I can afford to get a new phone. But I'm thinking about, I kind of want to phase out. I want to phase out of this. I want to phase out of the Android. Running the X. Okay. About the iPhone 8. Liking it? I hate Android. Me too. But new iPhone 8 Plus best. That's probably what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to get the 8 Plus. Yeah. Why you hate Android? Just the utility of it and the versatility is just not up to par with what I want. Funny Molly. The snug, pretentious bubble that is Apple. Wish I can get an iPhone 8 Plus. Yeah. So you can't wish. You gotta work for it, right? But you'll regret it if you don't. Well, I could still get the X when it comes out. Like, here's the difference. Other people have a whole bunch of bills, and they have, like, all this, right? And people spend money everywhere. And then they're like, oh, I can't afford this. I can't afford that. Probably the best because you do a lot. Absolutely. That was the deal. That was the case. But unfortunately, iPhone X is having a couple issues. And they're back ordered to December, too. It's already out. What? So that's where I'm at. Like, bro. But yeah, like most people people look at me and they're like, you know, because like unfortunately some people are rather small-minded, and they'll be like, how you afford that, or how do you do this, how do you do that, right? Or like they'll see me in my nice car, and they're like, oh, like look, you must be scamming people or blah blah blah. I'm like, bro, like you probably eat out like every day for like 2 meals a day, and then you bum around with your buddies, you go out, right? You drink beers, you do your thing. And by the time the day's over, you spend over $100. Me, I don't really spend a whole lot of money on a whole lot of things, you know? So whenever I do, I get the things that I really need. I get the things that I really want, such as driving a nice car, such as being able to afford getting a new iPhone or having 2 or 3 brand new phones, because I'm not buying like a whole other stuff, yeah? iPhone X the other day. Oh, wow. That's crazy. I love my job. You're just jealous because you wish you had the freedom that I have. That's really what it is. Carry on being you, people think. Oh, absolutely. Jiminy. I like that. I can do whatever I want, whenever I want. Because I've got an awesome group of people on the internet, and I keep them entertained. That's life. That's my life. Thank you. I'm extremely happy. Do you save money not buying cups for your cola? I save money a lot of ways. You in a hotel? Mm-hmm. What job you love? Keep it up. Absolutely. Get a new phone? Yeah, I'm going to. At the beginning of the conversation, it was going to be a Note, but now it's going to be an iPhone 8. Smoke a drink, saves a lot of money. Oh, yeah. What's up, Triple Stone Plugs? That's what I was watching Stranger Things 2 the other... Sorry, I'm getting hyped up because of my cola. I was watching Stranger Things 2 the other day, and the character smokes. One of the main characters smokes. And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, oh my gosh, I would actually, if I smoked, I would actually be on the street. iPhone 8? Uh-huh. 8 Plus? Uh-huh. I would actually be on the street if I smoked. Never watched it, though. It's really good. Yep. I would absolutely be on the street. Oh, good choice. Get the iPhone 10. I can't, though. Smoking is nasty and everywhere. Yeah. Well, dude, it ends up that 2 out of the 3 people I was supposed to meet up were just messing with me. So, now, you can understand why trust is a difficult thing for me. 8 and 10 are the same, brother. I'll be getting an iPhone 8. The camera's different. The camera's supposed to be a lot better on the 10. Why is that? Just what people do. What's up, Nancy? People are twisted and sick, and they look at you like an enigma. Like they don't treat me like a human. Am I gonna get the S8 fixed? One second. 7 Plus and Verizon a month and a half ago. You recommend getting the X? Me? You bought the, yeah. Yo, so many people do that. It's like they'll get one of those older phones when it's discounted. It's a bummer. Hope you're well. Thank you, Jenny. Thing you can get, smokes is bad, health, cancer, etc. That's crazy. I'm the same. It's hard to trust. Okay, so what was the question? Somebody asked a question. I missed it. Apple misnamed their phones, trying to make you think it was a big deal. You think so? Repeat trolls. Problem side medical Mary Jane card. Okay. Discount hard sell from salesman trade-in. No, still lose your money. Just wait it out. It's actually iPhone 8. Yeah. What's that, Will? Gonna get S8 fixed or just get the S8 Plus? I'm gonna get, well, here's the thing. It's gonna cost me a lot less money to get the 8 fixed, or to get the S8 Plus fixed. I'm sorry, it's gonna cost me a lot less to get the new phone, believe it or not, because it's per month. You know, obviously it's gonna cost me more, but you know what I mean. I'm pretty good. So I'm actually I'll get the 8 Plus iPhone with AT&T. I'll start a new service, so then I'll have both, so that I don't lose service in certain places. And then it's good. And then I actually have somebody that wants to help me out with getting the S8 Plus fixed. So whenever they hit me up about that, we'll get that fixed, and then I'll have 2, and I'll be able to live stream multiple, and also have multiple numbers. Trust me, when I like, as a professional live streamer, as professional on social media, it's a lot. It makes life a lot easier, and it makes me much more efficient to have multiple devices. $150 deductible. Imagine how much cigarettes that would be compared to a new iPhone. Yeah, I am currently in New Jersey. I would say, you're talking about the iPhone. I wouldn't trade it in. I wouldn't. You got duped, unfortunately. But I would wait it out. I would wait 6 months to a year. Just use your phone. Just use your phone. You made the purchase. If you trade it in, you're only going to lose a disgusting amount of money. The iPhone 7 is still going to be a decent device for another year or 2. So I would just use it. Watching my iPad, thank you. Like, for example, if you use it professionally, then yeah, trade it in, figure it out. But like, if you just use your phone like normal, don't even bother. What's up, Maroon? I'm still rocking the old S7 I got when it first came out, so I don't see any reason to trade. Yeah, just do what you gotta do. It's all good. Like for me, I can't, like, it's costing me a disgusting amount of money to operate on a 5S because my phone can't do the things I need it to do. So that's actually costing me more money. It would actually cost me less money to get a new phone because there's money that I should be making, but I'm not making it because my videos are low quality, because I can't edit on YouTube, like all this other stuff. So, an iPhone, park bench one time, wanted a few months and connected it, works. Holy crap. Crazy. What's up, Bugsy? Good morning. But my success is broken. Instead of getting it fixed, we'll probably get to X. Nice. Guys, oh yeah, at the same, also, if anybody has a device that they're not going to trade in, or if they have an old phone and they're trying to get rid of it, if you shoot it my way, I'd be thankful. Or if you want me to hop on your plan, I'll be willing to pay my way while we still get built up here, if anybody's interested in that. That knows me. If you know me for a while, that's what I mean. When I can, good morning, Minky Mink Mindy. What's up? Jersey, are you? I'm visiting in Jersey now. I am nowhere that you need to worry about. What's up, Molly? I have an iPhone 8 Plus, but I bought it in London. Nice. Can it be used in America? I'm on AT&T. Sweet. Good morning, KJ. Just changed my name. I regret it now. Yeah. Where's the two-headed serpent? Star Race goes LOL. Come on, Star Race. Just love me. It's okay. You're not the enemy. I'm not the enemy either. Jersey close to Philly? Go Eagles. Yeah. My family, like growing up, all Eagles fans. All Eagles fans goes, yo. I'm lovable, okay? I'm not the bad guy. I may have a rip in my armpit, but... Good morning, Noaria. I think that's a troll. S8, love the phone most because battery life. Yeah. South Jersey's 5 minutes from New York. Sweet. Or 5 minutes from New Jersey. What? Why are you up so early? I get up at like 4 a.m., dude. I'm always working on something. Guys, if you're brand new in here, say hello. Let me know you're here. New Razer phone. I haven't been hearing about it, but I didn't see it yet. I don't know. Yeah, dude, I work. Thought about getting the new Note. How is it? I don't know. People have been trying to talk me out of it, and now I'm realizing, I'm like, oh wait, I hate my S8. I'm gonna get it fixed. Oh, you're not? Okay, never mind. I guess it's not a follow troll. Katie, what's up? Like, I can't stand Android. Like, I am here, but I want to have both. That's the thing. Is I don't want to miss out on anything. I want to be able to do both. Here's what I could say. A massive amount of RAM. I'm a night owl. Me too. Here's what I can say. Change your clocks back. Thank you, KJ. Here's what I can say. Good morning. What I can say is that the iPhone can do so much more. In my opinion, the Android can barely do anything professionally. But I can move fast. And this is going to sound silly, but I can move between apps at an extremely rapid rate. Because there's a button down there, and I can flip back and forth and like be texting. I can text really, really fast on it, and I can flip back and forth. And that sounds so silly, but like, whereas opposed with the iPhone, you have to click the button, you have to, But with this, it's like I flip it up, and there's that little button, and it'll like flip through my apps for me, and like every second counts. Like when you're working on social media, literally every second counts, and it's like I'm flipping through. And it makes things so much easier, so much more efficient. Or Note 8, probably iPhone X. Fast phone, do not get the iPhone X. Operating system is ridiculous. Really? In a bad way. Battery life is good, yeah? Texting is not a professional, is not a professional app. What? What? KJ, okay. Android is ass, agreed. Can you elaborate how that person was malicious to you when you met yesterday? I didn't meet anybody. No, I had somebody that hit me up, and like, I think they had malicious intent because they were like too forward. And then I messaged them today and I apologized, and I was a little paranoid because like, I'm so used to everybody like trying to get under my skin or like, hear all the wrong things. So like, I messaged the person that was contacting me through them. And I was like, hey, so what's the deal? But they were extremely invasive, asking me like plenty of personal questions. And I'm like, a day one? No, not at all. Somebody that came out of the woodwork. Like everything was amiss. Everything about it said red flag. So like it just made me sketch me out. I was like, oh. And then the last thing, I was like, oh, okay, well, and I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, And then the message came, what is feet piece? And I was just like, no. I was just like, no. Like, I don't trust that. Like, everybody's always trying to trap me in and get me to say the wrong thing. And I would sooner not find out. Always paranoid. Bro, here's what I'm going to tell you. When you live in hurricane country, you batten down for a hurricane. It's not called paranoid. When you live a safe little life behind an egg, and you're not actually putting yourself at risk in real life, then it's not hurricane country. You don't have to buy extra water. You don't have to get a shelter. But realistically, in my life, I don't get that opportunity. Oh, darn it. Did I block Chantel? No. But I have to watch out for people, because I do get people that are just freaks. I get absolute psychos. I drew over 2 days ago. That's the situation I'm talking about. Let alone hardly any apps are optimized for the display. Yeah, you got to give it time to catch up. That's one thing I can say about Apple, is like they're not catching up with the technology. Talking about hurricane country. Yeah. So would people call you crazy to make a bunker? Probably not. But if somebody up in Pennsylvania makes a bunker, they're all like, what are you doing? And like people are what they're doing is they're living in Pennsylvania, and they're looking at me and they're like, why are you making a bunker? Because they assume that I'm living in Pennsylvania. 1 in 5 mentally ill. I believe that. You attract them because of your actions. You're 100% right. You're 100% right. When you do things out of the ordinary, and you move faster than other people and do more well than other people, you attract psychos. That's how it works. You bring them out of the woodwork. Because they see you as a threat to their mental illness. They see you as a threat to their reality, and they don't like that. You being successful makes them see that they could have been successful, but they're slower getting it out. Yeah, I'm chilling in a hotel. I live in my car. Yeah, that's how it is, Edward. My boss. Hey, Boris, what's up, dude? We're just chilling, Vicky. We were talking about the Note 8, but now I think I'm going to get the iPhone 8. Tola, what's up? Hotel for how long? Just today. I'm out of here in a couple hours. Big difference between being confident and patting yourself on the back, bro. People a lot more successful than I am. I'm simply answering your questions. If you want to come at me, but try putting a real profile in. How old is too old to date? I don't know. Following you, I wasn't now somehow. I reset my follow list, but to be honest, the world needs a lot. Oliver, here's the thing. Like attracts like. Most of my followers are people that are like me. Like good, upstanding, intelligent human beings. That's you guys. So you say more Jimmys, but please update now. It's slow now. Keeps freezing. Yeah. That's a trick that they always do. What's it called? iPhone 8 or iPhone X? iPhone 8 or iPhone X? Well, here's the thing. We've been having the conversation, and a lot of people are saying to do the X, but then other people are saying about the problems that the X has. Common sense so uncommon. Yeah, but guys, the fact of the matter is the world needs more people like us, not just me. Like you guys recognize my integrity because you have integrity. You recognize my ability because you have ability. Like attracts like. It's just fancy but unnecessary. Yeah, absolutely. Привет, как дела, Selena? I can relate to you. Thanks, bro. Take the kite. Спасибо. X1 day, return it, now looking at the note. No. Just go with the 8. Just go, don't get an Android. I've changed my mind. I'm not getting an Android. There's somebody, like I said, that wants to help me get it fixed, and I hope that they do. Because then at least I have another phone. But I'm gonna get the 8 Plus today from Apple. I might go to iPhone 7 Plus. Nah, dude, get yourself to 8. Like if you're moving up, just so that you don't get screwed on the operating system when they update. What phone do I use now? 5S. My 8 S8 Plus smashed. The 7 is sufficient. Yeah. It's $350 to get the screen shit fixed, but somebody wants to help me out with it, so we'll see. Program my Android to do whatever I want, though. Sweet. I dropped it in the shower. My 5S and up are pretty good. I know. It's crazy. Like this 5S actually works pretty well, which is ridiculous. It doesn't do what I need it to do. Like as a professional, I'm like, I look ridiculous. Like I'm making a fool out of myself with this phone, but do the same thing essentially. Help you get it fixed. Bro, it's $350. I mean, if you want to help me out, hit me up. But I have one other person that wanted to help me get it fixed. Was pouring a shower. No. I was listening to music. It's called shower scopes. I always do that. You caught me. It was a private. Star Ace. 2 points. That was funny. For the last comment. Difference in UI. I think it's worth it. Just tell me to do it honestly. Hey, Oliver, are you on Instagram or Facebook Messenger? And see, this is the hustle. This is the grind. Like people see like my work and they see that I'm like pushing, right? And I want to provide content. And they're willing to help. So for anybody that has a problem with that, it sucks for you. You're just too prideful to ask for help. Well, my Instagram is @JimSaroka_, and then Facebook Messenger is Saroka Jim. Feel free to message me on either one, and I will get back to you immediately. Because any help in that direction is extremely appreciated. To fix phone for real cheap. Sweet. Where you at? Where'd you say you're at? Put iOS on my Android if I get a note. Really? That'd be sick. How does that work? LOL, no. Oh, Dallas, Texas. Too far. Maybe on my travels. We're about to do Route 66, though, I think. But I'm waiting a couple days because I have somebody I'm trying to meet up with. He works in IT. Cool. Show your phone. It's in the car. But it's just a screen. Screen's busted. I dropped it like a week ago. Yeah. But yes, everybody is unblocked on Instagram, YouTube, and here. Because what I realized is I cannot run away from the liars. I can't run away from the cheats. I can't run away from the bad guys. They're all a part of the game. And I just got to toughen up and learn how to be smarter. $30, how could I send it to you? I have links. I have places you could send it to. Just hit me up and I could shoot it to you. Thank you. My friend's dad said he does it for $120. Really? The S8 Plus? And so is every other social media dude. Anybody that doesn't know how to think past their own face. S8 Plus, yeah. Thank you. Much appreciated. Huge deal. Thank you very, very much. S8 Plus. Sweet. I do deserve it. That's right. I deserve all the rewards, and I also deserve all the hate. I love it. That's part of the game. When you're just that good, that's what you're gonna get. You get both sides of the fence. You get all the winners, and you get all the losers. Missa, thank you. That's the price. It is the price you pay. But I'll tell you what, the rewards are sweet, and the friends are even sweeter. Haters gonna hate, baker's gonna bake. Always gonna have haters, absolutely. And my friends will always outnumber them. Samsung Edge 8. What's the Edge 8? Said he can do it. If you're ever in Dallas, he said he'll do it for a cheap price for you. Thank you. Oh, let me see. I don't know. Maybe I'll be passing through. Good morning, Gertie. How are you? People are just miserable. Just gotta love them. You love them. You love them to death. It's all good. It's all part of the process. Keep blocking them. No. Nope. Here, little darling, every minute you try to go back at them, they're going to find another way. Because just like it's my... Good morning, how are you? It's okay. Good morning, Jeeves. Some people are trolls. It's all good. Just like I will spend the rest of my life innovating and staying ahead of the competition, right? You got to understand that these... You'll get it fixed. Don't worry. I'll see what I can do tomorrow. Thank you, Oliver. Much appreciated. Love your enemies, definitely. Like, they're not my competition. Like, your competition... Like, my competition is other people who are doing the same thing as I am. Like, trolls are trolls. They're not competition. Those are people that are... They're spending every minute trying to innovate ways to bother you. You know what I mean? Like, their mission is not to get above you because they don't have any mission in their own life. Their mission is to stop you. But it's just like a dog, like... What's the saying with the Joker? The Joker from Batman. He's like, I'm chasing a car, but if I caught it, I wouldn't know what to do with it. That's what they are. You know, like, they could stop me, but then they'd be like, oh, I'm bored. And they would find somebody else to do it too. There's no logic. They have no logic. They have no thought process. They have no brain. They're just acting on impulse. Hate that you spread positivity. They hate themselves. They don't hate me. They reflect their self-hatred onto me in order that they can continue to survive the way that they do. So, like, you just got to understand how bullies work, and you don't let them get to you. But, yeah. Too much time on their hands. And we pray for them, man. Like, people like that, they're the ones that need our prayers. Narcissists. Yeah. But you pray for them. Leave my account after the hate. See, but I won't. Like, you have to be made for it. Welcome to Feet Peace. You got to be made for it, you know? And, like, me personally, I know that I could tough it out. I know that I could do this. And we do it every day. And thank you for those that give super hearts. Those are appreciated. We had a goal of 100,000 per day. And, guys, here's another thing I want you to understand. Making it this month doesn't mean we make it next month, okay? Like, a lot of people think in the short term. And they're like, oh, okay, so things are working out this month. Here's how this works. I will have a good month, and the next month I have a bad month, and it fluctuates back and forth. Now, every good month is even better, but every bad month is even worse. And the reason being is that people are very immediate thinking, so they're like, oh, okay, well, he's doing good this month, so, like, he doesn't need any extra assistance. He doesn't need us to, you know, push out even harder, right? Which is the exact opposite, right? It's like, I'm having a good month this month, but then what happens next month? You know what I mean? It's like it's a continual process, and as we continue to grow, it's more helpful. And thank you very much, Triple Stoner Plugs. Like with YouTube ad rev, right? Like, that's self-serving, and it'll continue to come. But it's super helpful. All right? So thank you. Star Ace, you are on the verge of getting blocked. If you want to stick around, stick around. But if you want to get blocked, just say the word. I know that you want to be here, and I know you're going through stuff in your own life. But don't get triggered. Don't LOL me. I'm giving you attention. I know you want to exist, and you want to be a part of the group. Who cares? You do. And I care about you. Okay? If you didn't care so much, you wouldn't be so obsessed. You're a part of our group. When I'm here on Periscope, I give you guys one-on-one attention. What's up, Pusher? Help it. That's all good. It's all good. And that includes the trolls, because they are real people. They do have feelings behind that account. And I acknowledge that. Fail to escape competition, Peter Thiel. Yeah? You, a lot of people who like you, reach your aims about super arts. Thank you. Absolutely. New phone coming. Mm-hmm. You're a decent guy. Thank you. You helping anyone today? Yes, I am. I'm helping my people avoid your annoyance. Now he doesn't get to watch. Most people are in a state of competition rather than collaboration. Collaboration is much higher. I totally agree. And that's why I'm looking for collaborations. I really am. Like, we are at that level. I'm ready to meet with people and things like that. But the issue is that, like, people are so angry about who I am and my lifestyle, so that, like, even other people on my level don't want anything to do with me. And the reason is because I'm a Catholic. They don't like what I stand for. They don't like who I am. So they want nothing to do with me. They don't give me a chance. Like, I don't judge them. Hey, live however you gotta live. But, like, they're just so interpersonally worked up over what I stand for. That's rubbish. It is how it is. People cannot stand what I stand for. They have been programmed and raised into a hateful culture against what I believe, you know? See, but go everybody. Go everybody. I do love everybody. But people are, like, people say that Catholicism is the most judgmental religion. I'm pretty sure that Catholicism is the most judged religion, not the other way around. Some people are on a higher plane. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Like, I don't give hate, ever. I don't judge you. Do I agree with choices? No. But it's none of my business. I keep it to myself. People, different perspective, but don't realize it. Exactly. Dude, like, I keep that to myself. What I really think. I keep it to myself most of the time, right? Other people, they shout out, right, that disagree with what I believe. They shout out all day what they don't like and blah, 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 blah. But then they tell me that I'm the hypocrite. I'm like, you're the one that's claiming to be accepting. I'm being accepting. I love you. I'm okay with you. We can agree to disagree. But no, they're the kind of people that are narcissistic. They have to be right all the time. Figure out this. Yeah. What's up, Julia? How are you? I'm Jimmy. How do they know you're Catholic? Because I openly proclaim it. Whenever anybody asks, they're like, well, what are you? What do you do? I'm a virgin. I'm a Catholic. This is my life. This is the way I live it. You know? It just is what it is. So, as far as my, but thankfully, I'm thankful for the times that the platform supports me. I had people like that, bro. I think they're always right. Yeah. Like, we're here to build a community here on Periscope in a positive way. And I've had so many people try to trip me up and tear me down. And they almost beat me a few times. But I keep getting back up. And you know what's in my heart that keeps getting me back up? It's my Catholic faith. It is. I'm sorry. You don't have to like it, right? But that is the one thing that keeps me going, is my Catholic, true Christian faith every day. That is the reason these people cannot knock me down. They cannot put me out. Because my flame burns bright for God, and my flame burns bright for everybody else. I care about everybody. You could classify me as a religious nut. You could tell people that I'm messed up or whatever, or that I'm delusional, but I'm not. If you take away the look of my religion, I'm just here for people. It's that simple. I'm just a regular dude. I'm not that special. I don't even like to go into it 90% of the time. But I'm tired of being... Forget the word persecution. Use a regular word. It's called bullying. It's called harassment. It's called segregation. It's called... What's the word? Racism. It's all good. I'm gonna rant. Love. Like, I do love everybody. And I'm tired of people saying that I'm the one that's judgmental. I'm tired of people saying that my religion is the one that's judgmental. When I'm here loving everybody and I'm being discriminated against. Like, shouldn't everyone? Yeah, exactly. Like, they're focused on all this other racism, but, like, kids are getting beat up in school because they're Catholic. But nobody cares. Nobody talks about it. Foster kids. Kids are getting shunned out because they're foster kids. Because they don't have parents. People aren't sensitive to the way that they talk to them. They don't, it's always, well, what about your family? Like, here's what I want you to understand. That's based on religion. Well, it's based on religion. It is. Because their perception changes about me because they reflect it onto my religion. Basketball. Sweet. Competition is focused on the self. It's also very low-level thinking because what can you... Exactly. But forget the religion side of things. Like, let's just focus on reality. Foster kids, okay? Like, what bothers me when it comes to that stuff is, like, people don't like the N word, right? You don't use the N word. You got to be respectful, right? Because we're all different races, and then, right, you don't use certain words when it comes to sexuality as well, right? You got to be careful how you speak, because there's appropriate ways to speak, there's appropriate ways not to speak. And competing are grinding. They're more focused on winning than creating real solutions. Exactly. But they don't think about that with foster kids. You know, like, I can tell you some of the issues. You know, people never cared whether they said foster or adopted. That's a big deal to somebody that's in the system. Like, for me, every time someone introduced me and they're like, "Oh, hey, this is Jimmy, da da da. He was adopted," and blah blah. I'm like, nope. Because every time I hear the word adopted, you know what I hear? I never got adopted. Every time I hear he was adopted, I hear nobody loved me enough to accept me into their family. We the same, we divided, but we were the same no matter what. Exactly. Then becomes expanded, you realize you can do so much more with other people. Exactly. You know, anytime I hear someone say the word orphan, I'm like, orphan's not the same thing. Or, what else? Oh, well, what about your real family? What's my real family? What's my real family? You tell me what my real family is. Oh, well, what about what about your parents? Do you still talk to your parents? They're not my parents. They birthed me. They're not my parents. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody says it. Nobody is careful with their words when it comes to foster youth at all. No regard. No understanding. No sensitivity. Nobody cares. They're the lost ones, and society lets it stay that way. We're focused on gay rights. We're focused on black rights. It's all agreed, right? Black lives do matter. But what about the people who have nothing? Nobody cares. They're on the fringes, so who cares? They're not our problem. Have it together. You better believe it. It's one that stands by your side and supports you 100%. Everything. Yep. Oka, welcome on. It is how it is, man. Oliver, that's why part of me is thinking about, like, taking an initiative in that direction. True stuff. Yeah. That's why I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about finding a niche as far as foster youth. Just, like, speak out against the way that things are in that way. You know, I mean, we got all these other advocates. We got all these other things that people are advocating for. But nobody's speaking up for the voiceless. Nobody. You know, people are like, "Oh, I don't have a voice." I'm like, yes, you do. Because you have a group. People within the foster system, there is no organization. There is no gathering. There is no we're one. It's everybody, it's every kid for himself. I grew up in it, I'm telling you. It's everybody for themselves. That's the difference. Black Lives Matter, blacks band together. Right? Homosexuals, they band together. Where's the foster kids? Where's the rallies? Where's any of that? There's not. Because what they do is they suppress them and they suppress them and they abuse them and they separate them and they leave them to their own devices with no education, no understanding. But you have it together. I know I do. I'm a very, very rare case. Extremely rare. Most of us end up in jail, dead, or on drugs. Most of us. A lot of us. Start a petition for the ones that have went through a lot. I don't know what to do, but I am tired of getting that crap, and I'm tired of people being insensitive to it. I'm tired of people being ignorant to it. You know, like, I don't need people to, like, equal rights. Like, I feel like I have equal rights. I'm not a puss, okay? I'm not a wimp. I'm not, I don't have the same right. Like, no, I do have the same rights. It's fine. But I earn what I have, all right? People look down on me in an extreme way because of my foster system. Well, only those who engage in collaboration actually experience true transformation. Absolutely. Absolutely. God, I'm getting all worked up. And it's like, you don't want to be oversensitive, but I mean, there's a place for everything, you know what I mean? And like, even if I were to raise awareness for it, my goal wouldn't even be just to, like, get people, well, you've got to be careful with your terminology. Like, that's not even the biggest part of it, you know? Like, the biggest part of it is, like, raising that awareness. Maybe then people will pay a little more attention to them. Just a thought. It's just like people sit here and judge me on Fostering America. And judge me and tell me who I am and what's wrong with me. I'm just like, you have no idea what I've been through. Like, more than likely, half the people that are hating on me have probably been through a lot of the same stuff that I've been through. And they resent me because I came out on top. They resent me because I actually worked through it and I'm still alive. I'm still pushing. I'm still winning. That's why they hate me. Because they've been through a lot of the same problems, but they're still suppressed. So they look at me and they hate me. They hate the image of my success. They have to justify some reason as to why I received it in a way that I didn't deserve. But here's a heads up. I wasn't given anything. I trudged through the mud on my own. On my own. Every inch, every foot, every painful, traumatic inch. Okay? If you want what I have, work for it. Do what I've done. Just push through it. And I promise you it's attainable. You freaking work for it. And I'm not even there yet. I bought the first hotel room in 2 years of my homelessness. I've bought my first hotel room. It's first in 2 years. It took me 2 years of this. Happy person. Yeah. 2 years. 2 years it took me to afford a $100 room. 2 years. Once. To get it once. On my own without other people helping. Just based on my ad rev and super hearts. No donation. No charity. Nobody putting a hand because they feel bad for me. So, work for it. And I'm still not where I want to be yet. Not even close. So, and it puts you at the edge of your rope every day. And that's another thing. If people would just be willing to sacrifice and just be at the end of your rope, it's okay. Just push all the time. Become comfortable with being uncomfortable, and you will make it. But you have to be willing to sacrifice. You have to be willing to step out of your bubble. You have to be willing to just put your chin up and say, fuck it. There is no other way. I'm sorry. For other people, yeah, they get the privileges, okay? We don't. If anybody's watching this right now and you're familiar with the situation or you've been through it the way that I have, or you can relate to me right now, we don't get what they get, okay? We never will. But hating the world because of it is not going to get you the results you want. I'm sorry for what you've been through, but just push. I know that it hurts, and I know that it's hard. But push. Push. No matter what you lose, no matter what it takes, you have to decide. Do you want to allow the world to give you the shittiest situation and tell you that you're worthless? And let it stay there? Or do you want to find a way to make it happen? Let me tell you something. I grew up with nothing. I grew up, still growing up, with people totally against me. I grew up with people suppressing me all the time. And I'm still by myself. But what can I tell you? It only gets worse. If you want to survive, survive. But don't do it with a dead heart. Make a difference. Get out there. Be yourself. The world's going to try to fuck you either way. You might as well get what you want out of it. You might as well get what you want out of it. Oh, I don't think I'm worthless. Those words did not enter my mouth. The world will never Let me tell you a secret. The world will never let up for the rest of your life. It will never get easier. Isn't that an annoying statement? But guess what? You can get tougher. It might not get easier, but you can get what you want. That's the difference. You can get what you want. Just push. Cheer you. I know. Thank you, Oliver. Just keep pushing. Maybe the man I am. Absolutely. Go ahead, Mindy. What's up? Here's what I'm going to tell you, Mindy. Until you enter the Catholic Church, you will not understand a thing about it. Unfortunately, there is no way to compartmentalize the information contained in the Catholic Church because we are not compartmentalized like every other religion. Okay? You can't understand something within it and just understand one piece of it. It's very comprehensive. Okay? It's like parts to the body. It's like parts to the body. You can read it in the Bible, you can do whatever, but the Catholic Church brings it together because we are the body. All right? You want to understand what it means in Catholicism? Then you got to be a part of Catholicism. It's a tough answer, but it's how it is. To be within it is to understand it, but to be without it is to judge it. All right? So I'm going to run a restroom real quick, and no, I'm not a brainwashed Catholic. This is not the kind of stuff that I was taught. I was raised cradle Catholic. I was raised, well, we go to church because we should, and we believe in God because we have to. Okay? That's the way I was raised. But I got smarter. And I even left my religion for a while. I left the Catholic Church for a while. And, what I found was I became a naturalist. I believe a lot in naturalist law. And what I ended up finding was so much of what I believe in my church lines up directly with naturalist law. And the things that are the most palpable in real life, like they're very effective. The beliefs we have in our church are very effective for real life. Hello, how are you, Mimi? So that's what sold me, and that's why I'm still a Catholic. Like, I'm an extremely logical person. The only thing that I cannot explain is, like miracles, things like that. But like, I truly believe that 99% of this world is extremely explainable and a very simple, easy answer. I think they're complex, but I don't think they're complicated. So, but that's just my opinion, So, I do a lot of reading, I like to consider myself rather self-educated. Do you like Muslims? I like everybody. I'm not it's not a thing. Like, my religion is personal to my community and those who agree with me. And my faith is personal to me. My religion is community. Okay? Stay with me. My religion, meaning the practice, the cultural practice. Nice guy. You're a nice guy too. Cultural practice. That's my religion. That's my community. The people who I can bond with on a level of the way that we practice our faith, which our faith is personal, our relationship with God, one-on-one. So with God, you have community, which is extremely important to be in communion with one another. Like, and that exists with and without the church, okay? That is like our ingrained human nature, to be with one another. Then you have the individual relationship with God, which is our faith. And then you have the way that you interact and love the outside world and everybody, And that is, in my view, family. Like, I don't I don't separate between a Muslim and a Catholic as far as who's my friend and who's not my friend. Think of it like who is in your house and who's not. Like, okay, so like if I go into my house, it's like my mom, my dad, my brothers, my sisters, right? That's going to be the people that I go to church with. That's my family. Those are the people that, like, we're on the same page. We know each other a little too well sometimes, right? Then with the rest of the world, it's your friends, it's your acquaintances, it's mentors, business partners, whatever. It's everybody else. But they're not separate. We're all humans. It's just those relationships are going to be different. Just like, a Muslim to a Muslim, I mean, you're not going to identify with me the same way because we don't think the same way. But it doesn't mean we can't be friends. But, I think that's the issue that the world comes to is oftentimes we preach equality, but then we tell somebody else how to live. I say, let's live the way that we believe. Let the best man win. Seriously, whatever is true will always come to surface. But I don't think we're going to find the truth by fighting for the truth. I believe we find the truth by loving one another and becoming community, like learning how to coexist with one another. And I believe that the truth will rise to the surface on its own. Merhaba. That's just my feeling. I think love is love, and when we learn to just get along, maybe we'll actually figure out what's right and wrong. I think everybody is slightly accurate, including myself, right? Including my religion. I believe we're all slightly accurate. But I think once we learn how to commune and be together without fighting, then we're all good to go. Yeah. Now, here's the thing. It doesn't mean that we have to treat everybody the same, but treat them the way they want to be treated. Does that make sense? Like, I don't think everybody should be treated the same because we're not all the same. It's like treat people the way they want to be treated, emotionally. Cater to their personality. Right and is wrong. I choose to be on the right side. It's safe to assume you have a high IQ. I don't know. I see, but I don't, the whole right and wrong thing, I feel like us believing in right and wrong was a wrong turn for humanity. That's just me. I think that what's like, how can you focus on right and wrong when we're not even getting along? Like right now in my life, I recognize that the most important thing is staying virtuous to my faith, okay? Holding to my values, being high integrity, staying in God's grace, and staying on the right side, not the wrong side. With that said, we are not the only ones that exist on the planet. We got 7 billion people here. Not religion. I disagree. I totally disagree. As long as we have people that think on a smaller scale, there will always be right and wrong. People will always gather. What's up? People will always gather. They will always find a reason to tell themselves that they are right and that somebody else is wrong. I truly believe that until we learn how to coexist, there is no such thing as a right or wrong. Like right now as we speak, like is there corrupt and not, all that stuff? Obviously. Good morning. What's up? Obviously. But like until we actually take a minute and just like get along, right and wrong doesn't matter because we're all going to be dead anyway. Who cares? Okay, that's not the point. That's not the point. Not trolling, I know. But are you getting my point? My point is that that's what I believe and that's what I follow. But that's not what I'm focused on. Everybody that has that hate in their heart, what's the point? Coexistence. When we can coexist, we will find what's true and what's not. You're not very confused. You're hateful, you're angry, and you've been hurt in your life. And I can read it through your text. I'm not some religious dude. I'm not some nut. I'm a human being. And if I didn't have my religion, I would still read your hate. If I was totally secular, if I totally did not care about any religion, that's science. It's psychology. You are hurt. She's hateful? Absolutely. And so are you, Tiny Pain. Bro, fact is fact. Division keeps the sheep working. You're 100% right. All right. So you'll have those that are hurt, and then you'll have those that are corrupt. Do not let the corrupt near you. All right? It's called wolves in sheep's clothing. Bad people are not wolves in sheep's clothing. They're wolves in wolves' clothing. Like, you can tell. That's the point. But be afraid of people that are wolves in sheep's clothing. Those are the ones you do want to watch out for. Those are the scary people. All right? And that goes for any religion. It's called sound psychology. Exactly. I don't care what you believe or don't believe. I think we can all agree that I would much rather have a whole bunch of wolves, right, surrounding my house than a bunch of sheep in my backyard that I go to protect and they turn around and attack me. They'll be the ones waiting for us. iPhone X. That's funny. So the convo got a little deeper. We were like here to talk about an iPhone. Or it's here to talk about an Android phone, but... Hi, Addie. I'm Jimmy. Where are you from? A+. Oh, well. Not worth it, though. All right. So hopefully you guys could appreciate me. Either way, I appreciate you. I'm thankful you're here with me. Welcome from Australia. And as far as the religion thing, I'm over it. I'm really not looking to talk about it anymore. I'm drained. That absolutely drained me. Magic, welcome on. What's up? I'm Jimmy. Nice to meet you. iPhone X next month. Sweet. Thank you. No problem. Best phone ever. Is it really? Yeah, that was... So get that. Man. Oh, God. That's why I don't talk about this stuff. I just live it. I just do my same thing and whatever. Nice, Kevin. iPhone. Welcome to Psycho America. Deal with a hateful narcissist to cut him off. Yeah. You know what would be an incredible thing? Penalization. A system where people had to pay if they made a hateful comment. That's the kind of platform I would build. That if somebody trolls in the comments, that they actually had to pay a penalty. That you have to sign up with your credit card. You have to sign up with your card to be a part of the system, to be a part of the social platform, and that you actually have to pay a penalty if you decided to be hateful. Reflect from time to time, yep. And I mean actually hateful. I mean like crap like that. I don't mean like people disagreeing. Like that's one thing. But, or you could have like a chat where it's open to everybody, but $1 in the curse jar. Yes. There goes my credit card. What's up, Kenny? I think that'd be genius. And, oh my gosh, that's such a good idea. Yeah. Yeah, if they come in here with negativity or whatever. But, like, I think it would have to be algorithmically associated. I don't think it would be good to put it in the hand of the broadcaster. Because obviously they're going to abuse that power, just like everybody abuses power. But I think that'd be an incredible thing. I think YouTube could do it, obviously. Pitch your ideas. Yeah. Voted by others. Yeah, there you go. That way you wouldn't have to work it into the algorithm. It'd be a lot less work. But then they would also abuse that. Or, yeah, for sure. What you could do, they'd want to cut. Yeah, right? What's up, Eunice? How are you? They already have that. What is it on here? Okay. I hope you're not talking about egg drop because that's not the same thing at all. You don't have to pay if you say something negative. And she goes, hey, Cody, what's that? That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a system where you literally have to put a coin in the church. You literally have to put your money in the curse jar if you say something bad. Setting people vote. That's moderation, dude. That's different than people having to pay for saying the wrong thing. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, money, never mind. Yeah. Like, you could have, you could set up like a few moderators. You could set up a few people to vote, you know, but similar principle. You could have people that vote to get rid of it. Because if you just do regular moderation, if you just do negative, I can see we're thirsty, get some water. I have to tell my son the same thing. Yeah. You're actually not wrong. Getting a new phone? I am. You're still on? Yes. Moderation. Do you enjoy the Samsung Note phones? No. I'm probably gonna. I changed my mind. I'm gonna get an iPhone. People use mods on YouTube. I let the people speak. Okay. We don't need weirdos. Why not an iPhone? I'm gonna get an iPhone. So, yeah. That's my thoughts. I think that'd be cool to have a setting where people could moderate. You would have a couple people that moderate, because regular moderating is an issue. Waiting for the S9. Nice. I think that's the issue to begin with. Like, you know, they have moderation, but the issue is that moderation gets abused. I think there should be a part in the settings where you could assign a few moderators that you trust to moderate the comments, like on YouTube. Getting the iPhone X? Probably not. Maybe, I don't know. Steam, totally. Yeah. You mean Periscope? Yeah. Really want to help with a few bucks. Yeah. Well, Instagram, Facebook Messenger, Jim Saroka _ or Facebook Messenger is SAROKAJIM. I appreciate that a lot, and I could shoot you a link. So, thank you very much. But I'm 23. You gonna build something? Probably not. Done deal. Thank you. So, well, guys, iPhone X screen is taller but not as wide, and video cuts off the sides because of ratio. That's the same way that my S8 Plus is. You sound pretty mature. Well, I've been through a lot. It's been a long 23 years. Well, guys, I'm gonna dip out of here. I am looking for people to meet up with. I could travel all over the country, go wherever I want. So if there's anybody who wants to meet up, hit me up. To be careful on here because a lot of snowflakes. It's almost impossible to joke on here. Yeah. I know. Hold on. Thank you for your time. Thanks for stopping in. Don't forget to follow. Feel free to join me over on Instagram. I do talk with people on the daily. Have you ever had an Android? Yeah, I got the S8 Plus too. Over the country, but I'm on the other side of the world. Oops. No, it's all good. Come to Australia. One day. I gotta get some working papers. That's a problem right now. I can't get out of here because my social media is considered my job, and I need money going your way. Thank you, Hong Kong. All right, guys. Talk soon. I'm drained. Peace out. Love you.